The following message is
it's
transmitted
time,
at the
ladies and
request of
gentlemen.
Dr. Ron.
Time to make a malt liquor video.
It's happening.
Paleo-libertarian national superstar, airborne paratrooper, tugboat trash extraordinaire, and provider of authentic malt liquor and Ballantine Ale massacre entertainment on YouTube. Mr. Met 40 ounce, aka the Oaktown Hellbilly, back again with another one. My hurricane, high gravity malt liquor straight off the dangerous streets of Stockton, California. In order for me to bring in this high quality,
Why
authentic
didn't you listen?
malt liquor entertainment production tonight.
You cannot stop it. It hasn't
Not a
been
bad cap toss, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. Malt liquor. Malt liquor label out.
I told you so. Why did you believe them? I could have saved you. I tried to warn you. You
Delicious.
looked away. You asked for this. You've made your bed. Now lie in it,
Not fucking standing.
but don't call it a grave. It's the future you chose. We're trapped in the belly of this horrible machine. And the machine is bleeding to death. It didn't have to end like this. It's happening. It didn't have to be like this. It's happening. You could have prevented this. It's happening. You only had to listen. It's happening. It's happening. It's over. We're trapped in the belly of this horrible machine. And the machine is bleeding to death.
Absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious.
But you only had...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can plainly see in the background over here, and as promised, this is a 2014 Chevrolet Camaro SS malt liquor video. Approximately 2 years ago, as you know, I did in fact purchase that Hearst shifter, which is now installed in this vehicle. There will be more to follow on that later. And I said at the time that I'm looking at a 2010 to 2012 Camaro SS with a 6-speed manual transmission. I hopped upon this one. I found it on Craigslist down in Oakland. I went back and forth with the guy, talked to him. He sent me the VIN number. I looked it up. There was no problems there. I went down there. I met up with him. We negotiated. We made the deal. I bought it on New Year's Eve in a fucking horrible rainstorm and then drove it back up here to Stockton. So, you know, but I finally got what I was looking for. And as promised, when I tell you I'm going to fucking do something, then I'm going to motherfucking do it. So here we are, malt liquor label out. That's a malt liquor video. I am not the star of the show. This beautiful and outstanding 2014 Chevrolet Camaro SS is not the star of the show. This 40 ounce of Hurricane high gravity malt liquor is in fact the star of the show. So, without further ado, malt liquor. Shout out to 209 J Jones. Of course, the other part of the California Camaro SS crew, Mr. Lootbag Larry, Lomo 420, Rock Bottom 559, Pro Wrestling Guy, and Corza 25. Now, this has been a long time coming. I'm going to talk about how I did this and what I plan to do with this thing. And as I continue to do more shit to it, whatever it is, I'll document it. We'll cam up, we'll make a masterpiece, and we'll do what we're going to do here. Shout out to Mr. Raider 009, and before I go any further, the legendary, and I mean legendary, Huffy 72 is on his Malt Liquor Tour 2023. He is currently in New York City right now, going back and forth, enjoying delicious malt liquor and enjoying lots of delicious Ballantine Ale. And I know for a fact, I spoke with him the day before yesterday. He did in fact secure a couple cans of Ballantine Ale for me, and they will be en route via mail out here to California, and I will enjoy that Ballantine Ale on camera for you, malt liquor. I gotta tell you, this Hurricane high gravity malt liquor is absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. Brewed and packaged by hardworking patriotic fucking Americans, and you need to support that. Brewed, bottled, packaged, and transported by unionized fucking professionals. Malt liquor. This fucking mask. I gotta get a new mask. This thing keeps getting in the way. Alright. So go back a couple years. Before we get into any of that, let's set the tone. Study the label, live TV, folks. It does happen. Hold on a second. This is for Lou Bag Larry. Go back a couple of years, right? I was interested in this. I used to have a 1963 Chevrolet Impala SS, a true SS car. I love that car. I did an awful lot of work to it, constantly. New engine, new crate 350 Chevrolet engine, Edelbrock intake, manifold, and Edelbrock carburetor. You know, new harmonic balancer, a lot of new goodies inside the engine bay. We did all that. Brand new B&M TH 350 transmission. That was installed by Mr. East Bay Ray, not of Dead Kennedy's fame, in Oakland, California. New steering column, Hurst quarter stick shifter, moon fucking tachometer, moon gauge cluster, brand new wiring harness throughout the car, all that shit. But then we got to the body work, and it was expensive, and it just proved to be a lot. So it pissed me off too much. I wasn't getting enough enjoyment out of it, so I figured fuck it, and I sold it. And I immediately regretted selling it. So then I thought, you know, fast forward a few years, and I thought, I still like cars. I still like hot rodding and shit. This is more of a modern sort of thing, but why not? Let's go for it. So I started looking, and that's when I made that masterpiece. You can go back to my catalog and find it. Look the label out. I love that 63. But that sort of shit from the 60s, the 70s, muscle cars, that's for boomers. Boomers can afford that shit. The average person right now can't, because it's ridiculously expensive. It's out of control. Go watch a Mecum auction, watch a Barrett Jackson auction, and you see what crosses the block over there. You can find stuff, but you're still gonna have to put an awful lot of money and time into it. And I didn't feel like doing all that. It's a labor of love, but I just didn't feel like fucking with it so much. It was just a lot, and this is a little bit easier to mess with. I still have some things I gotta do to this fucker, but we're gonna get it done right. Don't worry, I got some shit to do to it. And as I do more and more shit to it, we'll document everything. Now, I did not want to get a V6 Camaro. There's nothing wrong with, if you want to do that, that's up to you. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody wants all this power. Not everybody can afford a fucking SS or whatever. These are hard, they're getting harder to find. And this is exactly what I wanted, the exact color that I wanted, and equipped the exact way that I wanted, minus the sunroof. I would have liked to have a sunroof on it, but it doesn't have it. That's just the way it goes sometimes. It's a 9-year-old car. You're gonna be rolling the dice with it. And I wanted a true SS car, which is what we got right here. So we got what we got, right? I saved about $100, $125, $150 every week for fucking 2 years. I took half of my tax returns for 2 years and put it directly into the Camaro SS fund. And here we are. Yesterday in the mail, our Hurst equipped badge showed up. We got a Hurst, life you folks, it does happen. I'm already kind of half in the bag. I've been drinking all afternoon. We have our Hurst shifter already installed, and it's a short throw shifter. And when they say short throw, they fucking mean it. As soon as I got it done on Thursday afternoon, I took it up on the freeway, and I was just terrorizing it, slamming gears, going back and forth through the fucking gears, no problem. And it's a hell of a lot shorter than that stock shifter. It's a lot better. I want to do our performance exhaust, right? Probably going to be a Flowmaster Outlaw. I would like to put a Borla on there, but it's a different sound. I want to go with more of a rumble to it, so we're going to do a Flowmaster Outlaw exhaust system on there. Change a couple of things on it, on the interior. I don't know, all the money you spend on these fuckers, the interiors are kind of cheap on them from that era. They got better in 2016, but not too much better. It's still a lot of plastic and shit, but who gives a fuck? It's a driving experience. I did not want an automatic transmission. I wanted a 6-speed manual transmission. That's exactly what I got. You want to feel the fucking thing. When you're driving it, you want to get that feel of everything. You want the whole experience. A lot of times when I'm terrorizing it, I roll the windows down, no radio on, just so I can hear the engine going. And, you know, fucking slamming gears and shit on the fucking freeway. I took it to Oakland last weekend. That's before I got my new shifter in there, but no ads. Fuck you. Start that one over again. I got more to talk about. Just to hear the fucking roar of it, you know? It's getting to be a lost art. And soon all this electric shit's probably gonna take over anyway. We'll see what happens with that. I don't think the technology is 100% there yet, but we'll see. Malt liquor. Shout out to JSCO and RSCO Maine. Rochi 420, Pro Weed 420, Machiavelli 420. Everybody else all over the world holding it down, enjoying malt liquor. Gambino 81. Shout out to Falstaff, of course. And I got my plates covered up in as you can see, the defense from falling down. A friend of mine from high school sent that to me for Christmas, but you know, whatever. Great film, by the way, check it out. We're gonna do our New York Mets and Oakland Raiders license plate frame on there. No Las Vegas shit here. Now, if you like Ford Mustangs or Dodge Challengers or Dodge Chargers, whatever, that's on you. I don't care, that's up to you. I don't want to fucking hear about it, but you know, you like what you like, you enjoy whatever you like, right? Is this the most badass fucking Camaro in the world? Nope, sure isn't. There's shit out there that's been cammed, that's been fucking bored and stroked out, whatever. It got a lot more fucking horsepower, but for a fucking stock engine, this thing is nice. It only has 78,000 miles on it. So I lucked out, I got a good one here. I texted 209J Jones the night before. Asked him if he wanted to roll, but he had something already planned for that day and he wasn't able to roll down there with me. Otherwise he would have. He said, like, fuck yeah, you know. It's all about it, fucking hot rodding, terrorizing. And I'll tell you what, 209J Jones, when you get that new engine block and that new transmission, if you decide to put that in on a Saturday, make sure you call me and I will fucking be there to help you out. To run parts, whatever the fuck, bring more liquor, whatever the fuck you need, we'll get it squared away. An extra set of hands can't hurt, rather. I want to keep this under like 15, but probably not going to happen. I gotta tell you, this malt liquor is absolutely delicious and fucking refreshing, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom line is, if you see one that you like, no matter what it is, a Dodge Charger, a Dodge Challenger, a fucking Ford Mustang, I don't give a fuck. If you see it and it's for a decent price, snatch it up, grab it up, get it. You will regret it if you don't. If I would have let this get away, I would have regretted it. You know, I talked to the guy, I looked at it, I looked at the engine bay, I looked at the fucking underneath it, everything was squared away. You know, we negotiated, we made the deal, and that was that. Very simple. He did add, the previous owner did add Brembo brakes, got Brembos all the way around it, and he has the Z28 2014 Z28 wheels on it. So, there you go. And it actually looks really nice. We'll see what we got moving. Look at the lines of the car. The one beef I got with it, the visibility is terrible. Some of the interior is a little bit cheaply thrown together. That's what you got. But the visibility is definitely a factor. You know, it's better in the Mustang, it's better in the Challenger. Actually, the Challenger's kind of shitty too, but this one is probably, of the three, is the worst one. But that styling, that fucking, the lines of the car is just beautiful. The rear taillights, they've grown on me. Initially, I didn't like that, but they've grown on me. I like it. Now, fuck it. You like what you like. I do have to upgrade this badge because it's fucking faded and it's torn on the bottom, so that's going to be taken care of probably next week. Everything I do, I'll try to document it on here. We'll see what we got. There may or may not be. They run the Oakland malt liquor video next week. We'll see what happens. As of now, I have not been able to find. Motherfucker. Go back. I have not been able to find Old English 800 malt liquor in glass yet, as of now in my area. But it will be coming, I guarantee it. Still plastic. Fuck that shit. Shout out to Dr. Stephen Walturin, Nick Gutted, Sandra Pena, Malt Liquor Video Time 2, Rock Bottom 559, Malt Liquor Video Time 2. Fuck. Where's the smell? Rick Juan the chef. Take us the fuck out of here. Approach the motherfucking swill. Some people call the swill. I call it the best fucking part of the whole goddamn thing. Approaching the motherfucking swill. Look at that. Look at that beautiful label, ladies and gentlemen. Shady. It's shout out to Scumbag Supreme. Shady. I'm telling you right now. Hear that fucking Volvo that you got? Go and pick yourself up a beautiful Chevrolet Camaro SS. I know you can afford it. You got long money. You've said it on video before, guy. You got long money. I don't got long money, but I was able to save enough money to get this for myself. If I could do it, you can do it too. Join the Chevrolet Camaro SS crew.
Cut niggas' faces, pretty boys, groupies, ride through the city, guns on, goofies, living like the
shout out to Shady, by the way.
Y'all coochies, you know I'm
this fucking mask is all fucked up.
asthmatic.
We might do a cold start. I think
I
we're gonna
love
do that.
fashion, plus love flashing, B9s, 38s, hugging, wait, I'm straight, watch the nigga traction. Went platinum, meth platinum, go chef platinum, that's the raw captain. We war, y'all acting, sister rapping, old dirty BAST.
Fucking standing. Must have been 40 ounce. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you gotta do. I'm the fuck out of here. Malt Liquor!